Sam from Fluid Social, and today I'm here with Jay. Jay's an old friend of mine. He's just started his new company, Afterglow Clothing, which is a clothing brand made of 100% recycled materials. It's very, very good. I'm sporting it myself right now. And today what we're going to take you over are the 5 exercises that I do when I'm about to go out on a day to go and socialise, meet people in the daytime and have as high energy, as much confidence, lower my stress levels, and also do a workout that covers every single one of the major muscle groups. So I'm going to break down some of these exercises. You're going to see Jay and I on his personalised rig upstairs, and we're going to break down the exercise for you. So I'll see you in a bit. So I'm currently shirtless because what's about to be my shirt is here on the printing press with a hand-picked logo, one of the kind, all recycled ink, recycled material, courtesy of Afterglow Clothing. So here we go, first time on a printing press. Ta-da! And there she is. There we are. This is now my gym kit. Now you need to slap a logo down the side of the shorts. Another one around here. And we're good to go, and I'm kitted out in my personalised Afterglow gear. So whenever I'm starting a workout, I normally do a warm-up, and the warm-up usually consists of skipping, because it's a great way to get the blood running, get the heart rate up, and it helps you actually get moving, get your muscles moving and releasing a little bit of tension from your muscles. And I usually follow up skipping with some pull-ups, dips and hanging leg raises or something like that, just to get the muscles warmed up. So with the deadlift, which is always my first exercise because it's the biggest one, right? So you kind of start at the top and the workout becomes easier as you go through the 5. The way that I've learned to do the deadlift form is in sort of 3 parts. And the first part is you roll the bar into your shins, you grab the bar with a reverse grip, so one hand backwards, one hand forwards, you set back into the heels. Pull up through the legs, and at the top you just squeeze your shoulder blades behind a little bit just to finish that movement. And then if you can, you drop the bar on a heavy weight, but if you don't have a sprung floor, then just let your body weight take the bar back down. So it's like 3 movements. Pull the bar in, set yourself, heave up and down. So when you're doing squats, the second exercise, there's just a couple of things that you want to make sure that you're doing, and these are just to make sure that you're taking care of your body and you're not doing yourself any damage. And the first one is your feet. When you're doing squat, you want to make sure your feet are wide apart and at sort of 90-degree angles, because the one thing you don't want to do if you have your feet pointed inwards is that your knees start buckling. Your knees start buckling into the middle. You want to make sure that your legs follow your knees at the same sort of 90-degree angle. You grab the bar and then you just go down as low as you can. So the form would look something like, you get to about there, right angles, and squeeze back up, keeping that back straight, never letting your back bend forward, never letting your knees buckle inwards. when you're doing your bench press, the classic bench press, there's basically just two things that you want to focus on. Now the first one is that your form is not like this, but instead your arms are brought down a little bit to the sides. This is not a natural range of motion, and you can actually do damage to your shoulders at the back. And when you bring your arms down a little bit to about here and you're pushing there, you've got a much freer and more natural range of motion. You may not be able to lift as heavy weights when you get that form right if you've been practicing with your arms out there, but it will allow you to grow your muscles correctly and become stronger in the long run, so make sure you fix that. Now the second thing that you want to do is, just as you lie down to lift the bar, try pulling yourself up, squeezing your shoulder blades together, and then setting yourself back down on the bench. And what that does is it really isolates the chest, so you're not using your shoulder muscles or anything else when your back is just flat like that. But when you squeeze the shoulder blades together and you push from there, you're isolating your chest. So if you remember those two things, you're going to improve your classic bench press. So when you're doing the bent over row, you can basically just take the form of the deadlift. As we said with the deadlift, you come down, you set yourself, and you pull the bar up. But with the bent over row, once you get to about here, just when the bar is over the front of your knee, you want to pause. So you've got the straight back, you've got the bent legs, you can go underarm or overarm. It's good to vary the two of them. And then you just pull the bar up the front of your leg until it rests in your hip and groin, and then let it go back down. Pull it up there, squeeze in the shoulder blades and let it back down. And so you can basically just utilize your knowledge of the deadlift form, and when you get halfway up, you pause for the bent over row and pull the bar up your leg, and that's a good form for the bent over row. So for shoulder press, basically the only thing you want to remember is firstly keep your back straight again. You don't want to be slumped over and putting pressure on the vertebrae in your back. You want to keep your back straight. Then you want to make sure that the bar, when you lift it off, is not too far behind you. So when you push it up, you don't want to be coming down like that and sort of knocking yourself on the head or on the chin. You want to move your arms a little bit forwards. So you take it off the bar, you get it to here, and again, just like the bench press, you bring your arms forward at that sort of angle, and then just push straight up and down, push straight up and down. And again, you want to focus on, as soon as you start moving your arms back, then the weight's too heavy. So never sacrifice form for weight. Always make sure that the form is staying good, and when you have to deviate from perfect form, that means that the weight's too heavy, and it's better to keep going on the lighter weight until you're comfortable with that form.
Right, so once we finished the big 5 main exercises, we tried out doing a variety of other things, just being creative and trying different things to really get that deep burn in the muscles.
Optimizes growth, so when you get that, when you finish the workout and you've got that little bit of energy left to do something else, it just really helps to tear the muscles to optimize growth afterwards.
Yeah, and at times by that stage we'd even got a little bit of light cramp, and we knew we pushed our bodies to the maximum, and then we wrapped up the workout.
Yeah, just a bit of stretching at the end, and it's all gravy. Hi guys, so I hope you enjoyed the video and got at least some value out of it. As I said, Jay's clothing brand is called Afterglow. If you guys are looking for comfortable, high quality, recycled, 100% recycled clothing, head on over to Afterglow. And if you guys want any tips on how to build one of these rigs, how to start the business, how to make clothing, Jay's channel is currently looking more like a really info heavy vlog, and he gives you all of the details in his video on actually how he built that rig upstairs, which is fascinating stuff. So if you're interested, head over to Jay's channel, which is Afterglow, and you can see all of that content there. Any questions from me about these exercises or anything else, just get in contact with me at admin@fluid.social, and we can talk about how we can plan an exercise plan for you or get you going with the socializing and the cold approach as well. So thanks for coming on, Jay.
Oh, my pleasure.
And thanks for watching, guys. Sam out.